Da-da-da. Once inside, I ordered 2 slices of pie and Dear God, I'm very tired. And accompanying cups of tea and take them back to our table. I'm very tired, leave me alone. I pegged this cafe as the type to appeal to Lily, small and quiet, but well kept and somewhat upscale. Going by the dainty smile she wears, I don't really know if I chose right. It's very, very rare not to see her smiling after all. Nevertheless, I take a seat near her at one of the corner tables and lay down our small meals. Lily gingerly brings her head over the slice of pie placed in front of her, delicately taking in the aroma. Lemon pie, is it? Thank you, Sal. No problem. The tea's just next to it, so be careful not to knock it over. Jesus Christ, I swear she's gonna beat this senseless soon. Yep, you can tell. She nods appreciatively, but judging from the slightly weak smile she has, the warning wasn't really necessary. I suppose the sound must have tipped her off to its position. Ding! We both tuck into our food without further ado, both of us remaining largely silent as we do so. Lily isn't the type to appreciate discussions while eating, and I can't say I like it either. I'm not the only one, thank God. Eventually, we finish both our meals and the last of our teacups. Follows in short order. Lily's the first to break the silence. How lovely. That was very nice. I must say, you've chosen quite well, Hisao. This is the first time I've really had much of a look around the city, so all I could really do was choose somewhere that looked nice. I get the feeling that... No, I'm probably wrong. Damn, sorry. I feel really... Wait, she said she didn't mind... I don't know, I forgot, leave me alone. I swear she's gonna beat me with a cane in a minute. I feel really bad for inadvertently, probably wrong, bringing up the subject of sight around Lily, but she doesn't appear to mind much. I knew it. Quite the opposite. She almost looks amused by my awkward attempt at an apology. Dear God, shut up, Che! You are thoughtful, Hisao, but sometimes I fear that it gets the better of you. There is no need to change your speech on my account. Well, there is for me, because I'm butchering this entire story, but still. And all of the words, like I said before, I don't know which episode, there should be a drinking game. Lily truly is pretty comfortable in dealing with her condition. I'm still hesitant to change the subject, as I can't really say that I share her confidence in the matter. Have you lived here for very long? It seems like you have this place pretty much sorted out. She quickly waves her hand in front of her face to dismiss the notion. It's nothing like that. I've attended Yamaku since the start of high school, but I didn't walk around the city very much because Akira, my sister, picked me up and dropped me off. Oh right, you've mentioned not living in the dormitories until recently. I'm getting my voice back. It's quite a surprise. I just assumed she'd been living here since entering Yamaku, at least. That sounds wrong. Then again, I am reading, so it's probably right, and I think it's wrong, which would give her a few years here. I've lived with my family for most of my life. Then I was just together with my sister. With my family having moved to something long before, and Akira working longer hours, I ended up having to move. My God, what am I? Inverness, probably. Isn't that somewhere in Scotland? Really? I thought she'd be from England. That's this tea stereotype thing, but still. Oh, did I not tell you? My family currently lives in Scotland, the birthplace of my mother. My father's side is mainly Japanese, though. Ah. Wait, didn't we mention about her voice being non-native? I get a really native isn't the right word. I feel like that's a bad thing. Huh? The question of what gave Lily her looks did cross my mind every now and again, but I never thought to ask. That answers that then. To be honest, I never have guessed, considering you have no accent. I'm guessing you were born here. Full marks. I am thankful for my heritage, though, as without it, I'd likely not have been taught English so early in my life. And what of you, Hisao? What about me? She gives a moment's thought. She probably should have thought of what to ask me before switching the topic. I'll go with, what are your plans for the future? His fuck knows. Me? We're in the same boat. To be honest, I haven't thought much about that recently. I never do. After my accident and subsequent months in hospital, enjoying my life here with you and Hanako has been enough for me. That sounds somewhat depressing. In fact, I don't think I've thought at all about my future for some time now. It seems almost futile. Futile? What do you mean? This is your last year of school. After this, you will have to fend for yourself one way or the other. Leave him alone. It's not like I don't know that. I just haven't put much thought into it since then. She opens her mouth to continue but gives a small sigh instead. She seems to have realized that she really doesn't know enough about my situation to go too deeply into this. Well, we all have our own pace. I just hope you'll take any chance you see. I understand. I'll think about it. And these. My God, people. As we walk back out into the city, Lily takes hold of my arm once again. Dear God. Not for the arm bit, for my poor English. So, did you get any good ideas for a present? Didn't I say dollhouse last episode? To be honest, no. I've never been very good at picking them. Or am I thinking about something else? Probably thinking about something else. As absurd as it sounds, perhaps we should just look around? Okay. Hearing Lily utter those words froze me for a moment. Right. How do we do that? Windows! That's just the reaction I was expecting. It's simple. You can go window shopping and just tell me what is around. If something interesting comes up, then we might get an idea. Right. I'm still not so sure of this, but I'll take your word for it. I think we'll manage. Hanako, my sister, and I managed to do it well enough. My God, I think I should slap myself silly. With Lily's simplistic and rather optimistic statement, we set off into the shopping district at this is a shopping district? What did I say? This is a shopping district? Yeah, I'm mucking up my own words at the city, and I start describing everything I see to Lily. Wait, how about a book? It's hard to think of Hanako going window shopping. She doesn't feel like the type to place much stock in fashion, nor have I noticed her reading magazines or the like. In fact, all I think I've seen her do as a hobby is read books. There's a houseware shop just ahead. Looks like it's mostly crockery? Cookery. That's supposed to be cookery. Is crockery a word? Probably not. No. Well, I feel like my intelligence is being mocked every time I say something. I can't think that she'd have much of a need for that. And what type of message would that send to her? Cookery, I was right. I get a cookie. Cook more food. That's not such a bad idea. Maybe. Sometimes it's best to leave things alone, Hisao. What? Once again, I get the feeling that Hanako's exploits in the kitchen aren't always successful. Lily must have had to help her with that sometimes. Let's see. Next along is a bookshop. That seems like a good one. She's always reading. Yes, but there are a few problems with books. I'm not quite sure what she has and hasn't read. What about a gift card then? Last resort. There's nothing as impersonal as giving someone a gift card. It's like saying, I don't know enough about you to work out what you'd like. Oh. I've always thought of it as making sure they got what they wanted. Yeah. Shut up, Chair. Giving people gifts is supposed to show them the level of affection you have for them. If you can't decide on a simple gift for them, then how much could you think of them? I don't know. Right. No gift cards. Lily seems overly passionate about this, but I can see her point. If you're going to get something for someone, then you should put at least some thought into it. If I want to get something for Hanako that reminds her of us every day, then what good is a gift card? In that case, what did you get Hanako last year? A porcelain doll. I thought that... Oh, Doll's House. I think I did mention it. Even if I didn't, I'm going with that idea. You didn't get her a doll last year. I'm giving this doll idea. A porcelain doll. I thought that if she had someone to talk to, it might help her ease her pain. A doll isn't ever going to criticize her after all. Okay. So, should I be looking for a doll shop? If you could be so kind to keep a lookout for one, I would be grateful. Sounds good to me, though I wish you'd mentioned it earlier. But if I did that, then you wouldn't have started thinking for yourself, would you? Crafty beggar! Once again, Lily has a point. My brain is currently analysing every store we pass for gift options. If Lily had mentioned a doll shop to begin with, I wouldn't have thought of anything else. Well, it would have made it 10 times easier. We wander through the city streets, but seem unable to find anything that resembles a doll shop, or anything that I could consider, shut up cars, a fitting present. Dear God, get off the roads. A simple act of searching is starting to clear my head. The events of last week are starting to fade away. I will not fade. God. And I'm looking forward to giving Hanako her gift. Nothing really does hate my I will not bow envy. Because of what I did to a particular someone. If I can find one, that is. This is hopeless. I thought we'd be able to find something in the city for sure, and I'm sure we've walked down the street at least once before. Really? I don't remember. That almost sounds like you're giving up, Hisao. I'm not, but it's a lot harder than I thought. Try not to be so restricted in your thinking. Maybe we should actually go into some shops and have a look around. That might work. I've never really been any good at window shopping. Oh, we're back here. I can still hear cars. I didn't hear them last time. Dear God. Lily and I circle around the city's streets once more. This time, popping into stores that catch our attention. In the end, though, nothing comes up as especially appropriate. Dear God. Hanako's tastes are often quite hard to pin down at the best of times, thanks to her intensively private nature, and those tastes we don't know are hard to accommodate. Maybe we should take a break for a minute. I'm a bit exhausted. I said minute wrong, but oh well. I said it right then. I agree and leave Lily to rest against a railing while I go to get a couple of drinks from the nearby vending machine. After walking up to the vending machine and grabbing myself some lemonade, I find myself at a bit of a loss, not really knowing Lily's tastes. I decide to take a guess and grab something that seems a little girly, but not too weird. Strawberry flavored milk. Back. I walk up to her and place the carton into her outstretched hands, making sure she has a grip on it before letting go. She feels out its contours. I said that wrong, I know, but still, work with me here, people. Before opening it, and taking a very tentative sip. Her approving smile afterwards, telling me I made the right choice. We both rest and have a quiet drink for a few minutes. Dear God, it's a phone.